Welcome to channel 831 Novo. Today we're in Salinas, California for the in-ground planting of a banana patch. Starting on the upper left, we have the Missy Luki. Moving over to the right, we have the Dwarf Brazilian. Lower right, this at one point said Sumatrana crossed with Brazilian. The middle one, Sweetheart. And lower left, the Blue Java. I also have this. This was originally at one point my tallest one. It was like 3 feet tall, but the winter storm broke the pseudo stem, but it looks like it wants to come back. So I'm gonna plant this this rhizome, clean it up as best I can. There's some decay, but I'm also putting this one down. I'm pretty sure it'll come back. Let's go. First we're gonna clean them up. Clean them up with some shears. All right, cleaned up. I removed all the drying leaves. Next, we're gonna dig the holes. All right, there it is. The native was sandy loam, but then there appears to be, at one point this might have been, and still is, a compost pile. So there's a lot of organic matter on top. There's a lot of contradictory detail on the internet, of course. Some say compost in whole, acidic, but I'm just gonna go, I'm slightly blending the native with that compost, and then also scratching in some fruit tree fertilizer. But more correctly, probably would have been this right here. I ordered one from Wellsprings Garden. I want to say it was the Missy Luki or the Sweetheart. The Sweetheart. One of those two, I forget which one. I had a sample of this. Banana Fuel 15530. But I misplaced it, so I'm just gonna go with the Dr. Earth's Fruit Tree Fertilizer and see what happens. Also, I want to add the reason why I brought this out to Salinas. A little bit of a content void. No one's ever documented how they do out here, but as per customers' input from the nursery that I work at, I know they don't do too well in Santa Cruz. So he said in Santa Cruz, the only thing he's ever gotten to bear fruit is the Nemois, not the dwarf Nemois, the Nemois, just the regular Nemois, and the Blue Java, But I'm confident that things are going to perform well here. This is an experiment. Follow the journey. Next step, remove the can. Check it out. This is the Missy Luki. Try not to disturb the mound, the root ball. Super rooted. Brazilian or Dwarf Brazilian? I want to say dwarf, but I don't remember correctly. Also heavily rooted was the Brazilian cross with the Sumatrana. I just didn't feel comfortable holding it by the pseudo stem. It looked kind of weak. And next up, we're pulling the can on the Sweetheart. Once again, Sweetheart, check it out. Long overdue. And then the tiny blue Java. Say about 3 inches, but the stem is there. It's pretty solid. And now I'm breaking down all the soil that I pulled out of the hole, breaking it down and backfilling. All right, there's the banana patch. Hole's all backfilled. Next up is feeding. So we're just gonna do a light feeding of the Dr. Earth's Fruit Tree Fertilizer 552. Probably about a cup and a half around all of them. That should be good. Hard to make out, but it's there. Went around in a circle around each one. Next up is the azomite. Azomite, introductory rate, light feeding, not even following the instructions. Just gonna eyeball a cup and a half and sprinkle around. That should be good. I would have preferred powder. All I found was granular. Measurement wise, I want to say this is like a 4x4. 4x4. And now things are getting scratched in. The newts are getting scratched in. And last is going to be this, the rhizome. Off to the left, like barely on the right on the surface, right on the surface with some roots dug in there. All right, it's in here. I faced up what looks to be like is gonna pup out, and then now they say they don't like to be dried out, so we're gonna mulch with the grass. Once again, rhizome, corm, grand name, Chiquita banana, Missy Luki, Brazilian or dwarf Brazilian, Brazilian crossed with Sumatrana, Sweetheart, Blue Java, Banana Patch, Salinas, California. Stay tuned for updates. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.